Hey everybody, it is TorontoUnicorn and I'm on my way to Oasis Aqualounge, the adult clothing optional playground. That's what I call it on YouTube. Anyways, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and if you want to look at all of the experiences I've had, just look at my playlist, even just called Oasis Aqualounge, and you'll see that every single theme night I've ever gone to, I tend to do a vlog about it or tell a story. So this story is something I was a little nervous about sharing because it's not meant to be about yucking someone's yum, okay? I know that everyone in this lifestyle is interested in different things, and just because I may not be into something doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. Having said that, there's only been one time I have walked into Oasis Aqualounge and had to turn around and leave because it made me uncomfortable. Now, it's nothing the club did wrong, but this is the details that will explain it all. It was, I think 2021 or 2022, and it was Halloween. Okay. And I was new to the sex club scene-ish. So I hadn't seen everything yet. I had just been comfortable going whatever. This night in particular, I smoked a joint and like I always do. But then I looked around when I got in and I saw a lot of people dressed in different costumes. Okay. Totally normal. It's Halloween, right? But when you see a bunch of people dressed as animals, items, whatever, vampires, whatever, and then you see them having sex with someone dressed as something else, it's a lot to take in. It's not just a bunch of human bodies, it's a bunch of people dressed as other things participating in, play. And it wasn't just that. Then I looked up at the screens, which are always play porn. There's usually, something kind of interesting on the video. But because it was Halloween, they had a themed porn as well. And so it was like a vampire, with some fake blood and stuff. And I was like, I just can't. And I just kind of walked, and I was like, this isn't my night. And I think I was with R, and I told her I was going to peace out. And she understood. But to this day, it comes up once in a while as, remember that time you couldn't handle what you were seeing at the club? And I was like, yeah. Now, would I be able to handle that now? Probably. Is it something I would still choose to go and participate in? Probably not. It just wasn't for me, right? It might be for you, but it wasn't for me. And I just need my sexy playtime without some vampire in it, That some people, again, to each their own. But to me, I just like the good old fashioned, humans being humans, and having interactive play. So that is the story time that I have been dying to share, but nervous to share. And it's true, these theme nights at the clubs that you pick are important. And if you're new and you're considering going to a sex club, make sure you check the theme night. Like, for example, last night at X Club was a cowboy theme night. Now, it's a kick-ass night if you're in the mood for cowboy and country music, right? But what if you were like people who didn't like country music, and then you show up to a bar where, you're expecting to have this sexy, intimate, playtime, and everyone's dressed in like cowboy hats and like all this, cowboy country music's playing, and you might not have the night you're looking for, right? So I think the whole point of this video is to say, any night you go, make sure you check the theme, what it's going to be before you walk in, and you should even plan your visit around the theme, right? So there's a masquerade theme all the time with these clubs, where you wear like the little masks and everything. Some people like move everything out of their calendars just to attend those events. So make sure that you go on an event that excites you and doesn't freak you out, okay? So take it from me, and it takes a lot to freak me out, but the joint probably didn't help. So please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And don't forget, I've got some fan pages. That's where I talk and communicate with fans. I give advice. I show some content. And you get to see a lot more of me than I could ever show here. So thank you for watching. And until next time.